We don't usually have this many opposition speakers, but we're going to hear everybody. Again, I'd ask you, if possible, to add to each other's testimony, not repeat. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Rob Young.
If you can push the button, you'll be...
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Rob Young. The events of January 17, 1989 will forever be etched into my mind. It's a day that I'll never forget. I was in first grade at Cleveland Elementary School in Stockton, California. During our first recess out on the play yard, a madman by the name of Patrick Purdy entered our campus through an open gate, and he was armed with an AK-47. Purdy opened fire on us as we played, and he managed to end the lives of 5 of my classmates and shot 27 others, including myself. I had a bullet travel through my right foot, and another lodged itself in the left side of my chest after hitting the pavement in front of me. I was very blessed to have survived. Many would hear my story and think that I'd be for more gun control and calling for more gun control. However, throughout the years since this shooting, I have never blamed the firearm that Purdy chose to do his evil deed. The firearm was merely the weapon of choice, and I realized that the possibilities of him using other items as weapons were endless. I've always recognized the need for firearms in our society. I know for a fact that the number of lives that are saved by firearms greatly outnumber the lives that are taken by them. I shake my head at all the weapon bans, magazine restrictions, and gun rosters that our state and federal government officials have set in place. Since 2004, I've been a police officer. I have served in 2 different jurisdictions in California and have witnessed firsthand of what actually occurs on the street. Criminals do not play by the rules. They can care less about restrictions, assault weapon bans, or current gun laws. They often choose the weapon of their choice to assist them in their criminal activities. We as police officers do what we can to prevent these types of things from happening. We try our hardest to get to the scene as quickly as possible and save the day. Unfortunately, we oftentimes arrive after the events take place, and many times innocent and defenseless victims are left because of cowardly acts done by others who choose to do harm. In the 9 years of active law enforcement, I've made several arrests of people who stray away from the law and choose to unlawfully carry a firearm. Many of the suspects that we deal with out on the street are already convicted felons and are prohibited by law to possess firearms. I can tell you from years of experience that these folks do not care about the laws that prohibit them from carrying. Most will not think twice before using the weapon to victimize people like you, especially if they know you are unarmed and unable to defend yourself. And by us passing more gun restrictions, the bad guys will know for sure. I have to ask, what makes you think that a single gun ban would change this? Why not make it easier for our law-abiding citizens to own firearms that allow them to adequately protect themselves should the time call for it? Many of us in this room raised our right hands and swore to uphold the rights set forth in the Constitution. Our Second Amendment states that our rights to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So I have to ask, why are they? Since when has our Constitution become a suggestion? History has proven time and time again that by furthering gun laws and or banning guns do nothing to help lower crime rates. And in fact, it has always done the opposite. Crime rates have always spiked. If passed, bills such as SB 374 and SB 47 will absolutely hurt our citizens in the state of California. It's a huge step in the wrong direction, and they will force our people to play on an uneven playing field if the time comes to call for the personal protection. Gun laws and gun bans would have done nothing to save me or my classmates that day that Patrick Purdy came onto our campus, and he would have likely chosen another means to conduct his evil deed. Please take some advice from a professional who is out there trying his best to make a difference. Help me do my job and protect the people of the state of California. I urge you as my leaders to oppose these bills and do not let any of these bills become law. Thank you for your time.